saying, don't you know? You can call me more in pain or quick to put somebody out. Real recognize, real lane, can't hang out. Welcome to what you say, not what we about to talk about.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey man, you already know what's going on, man. It's your boy, 10 going in, man. I know y'all wondering, man, where you been? Where you been, 10? Where you been? Hey man, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes, and I ain't gonna lie, it's just been a lot. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, and it happens to everybody, but that's the whole point of the show. You know, you got a lot going on, but you gotta keep on going, man. You gotta keep on going, man. No cap, man. Y'all know what's going on, though, man. You know. But as you can see, we got some new space. You know what I'm saying? The last one wasn't too much, you know, but, you know, it's a lot better, I will say that. We gotta keep the ball rolling. You know how this go. You got your current events topic of the day. Today's topic is so important to me because, I be having to deal with a lot of those issues myself. You feel me? But today's topic is mental health, man. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a lot of people that feel alone. It's a lot of people that feel alone, that feels, depressed. You got anxiety. You got past trauma. It's a lot that you will have to deal with personally. But I'm here to tell everybody that deals with those issues on how you feeling, hey man, it's okay. It's okay to feel that way. And that's the whole thing about the reality versus society. In society, they want you to feel bad about being down. No, it's okay to be that way. Because, we're human. We're human. It's okay to be that way. It's okay. The only thing about it, you gotta be that person that says, hey, what am I gonna do about it? The whole thing is, what are you going to do about it? What are you willing to do to better yourself? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may say, oh, it's easier said than done. And that's also true. But the one thing you have to understand is that, you got internal and external battles. You feel me? You got internal and external battles. The internal battles, that's something that you have to deal with on the inside, bro. Like, think about it like this here. Think about it as if you were in a cage, right? But in this cage, you are dealing with your demons. But you're turned away from that problem that you're dealing with, and you don't want to face it. But the only way that you'll be set free from that cage is if you turn around and you duke it out with whatever you're dealing with. You feel me? Because the battle ain't for everybody. That's for you. No matter who hurt you, no matter what you've been through, that battle is for you. You feel me? The external battle, that's when people are there for you to talk. You got your therapy, you got your friends and your family. That's for all the people that's helping you with whatever you need afterwards. But the internal battle, that comes from within, bro. And that's going to be a long journey. But you know who can help you with that problem? The Most High. The Most High, man. He don't get no louder claps than that. But yeah, man, the Most High, man. The Most High is the one that really will be there for you every step of the way, bro. A lot of people don't see it because they're dealing with what they're dealing with. You feel me? And it's okay. It's understandable. Because that's what the Most High sees. He sees everything that's going on. Don't think, oh, you going through everything you're going through by yourself. That's the whole idea. A lot of people feel alone. And trust me, I definitely done felt that. You feel me? I know what it feels like. What it feels like to be alone, bro. Like, sometimes being alone could be good for the person. Sometimes you need to be alone to really strategize. Sometimes you need to really detox. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to be alone. You ain't gotta feel bad about it. You feel me? But the one thing about it, you know, you ain't gotta try to deal with everything by yourself. That's the thing about it, right? So when it comes down to it, I know a lot of people be having past issues. You got, like I said, you got family dysfunctions. You got relationship problems. We'll deal with that in a whole nother time. But when it comes down to mental health, it'll take a toll on you, bro. Some people are so far gone, but for the people that's not there yet, I'm hoping that it can reach out to you, that to the point where, you know, it can at least it can help you start healing. The first thing that you need to do is say, hey, I have a problem. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're a problem. You're just addressing that you have a problem. Understand that first, number one. Then when you do that, you gotta get it right with the Most High. That's not necessarily meaning that you haven't been with him the whole time, but it's just like now your faith has been tested. So now you gotta say, hey, I have the problem. Now I need to say, hey, I need to figure out how can I even, you know, go through the motions and to try to fix this. You feel me? So you trying to go, you need to figure out the steps that it'll take to fix the issue. Now, matter of fact, it's not even about fixing the issue. It's just about making your life a lot better than what it is. Because a lot of things ain't gonna be fixed. You know the saying, a lot of people say forgive and forget. But my thing is, if you can't forget it, you can't forgive it. That's just me. That's me being honest, bro. Cause it go for a lot of things. If somebody hurt you, that's embedded in your internal battle. They not thinking about that. You are. So just know, hey man, that the healing process ain't for nobody but yourself. You feel me? I want you to understand that everything will always be okay. You just got to be able to say, hey, I need help. And I need to do what it takes to get that help. And like I said, it's okay to feel down. A lot of people want you to feel bad about complaining, being sad, or whatever. And I tell people all the time, when it comes down to complaining, if your food is messed up at a restaurant, what you gonna do? You gonna complain. It's okay to complain, bro. The only thing about it, what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna sit there and just complain about it? Or are you gonna make something happen? That's how everything got done in the world, bro. Back in the day, we was dealing with a whole lot of issues with our people. And we complained about it. And guess what? Certain people like, you know, MLK, Malcolm X, Coretta Scott King, we can keep going. A lot of those people say, hey, enough is enough. We got to get something done. They complained, but they did something about it. I know it's a big difference. You know, it's not the same type of things going on, but you got to think about it. They was dealing with so much that we're not dealing with right now. Come on, bro. Ain't no telling how their mental was. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about making something happen for yourself, bro. You gotta make something. You gotta do what it takes to make something better. It didn't fix anything. As you can see, it didn't fix anything, but it made it to where it's livable. You feel me? For a lot of people it is, for some people it's still not. But for some people it isn't. But hey, man, we just gotta do what it takes to get ourselves right. You know what I'm saying? I even saw that Straw movie. I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't a big fan of the movie. That I seen within the movie is that she really did have like a lot of mental issues. Like her mental deteriorated so bad that she believed her daughter was still alive. That's crazy. Now she's not crazy, but it's just the whole idea of it. It's like, dang, bro, when you think about it, that's what makes the movie good. When you think about everything that takes a toll on a person. Like they got kicked out, fired from the job. Man, she done got cussed out many times by different people. You know what I'm saying? There's so much going on. But when you dealing with a lot of things in life, if you think about it, a lot of people, say for a school shooter, a lot of people may say, oh, that individual is crazy, or that person is deranged. Do I agree with what that person has done? No. But you gotta think, why has that person done what he did? That's the question nobody seems to ask. Why has that person done what he did? But it's like, it automatically becomes he's crazy, he's deranged. But nobody thought about when he was getting bullied. Nobody thought when that person cried for help and he didn't get help. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about stuff like that, bro. Like, what would make a person snap? Because it can happen to anybody. Don't think I'm safe from all that. Nah, bro. Everybody has limits. You know what I'm saying? But, and like I said, bro, it's okay to feel alone and down. But you got to do something about it. And you got to make sure it's done properly now. Don't go out your way and do anything that you're not supposed to do. Make sure you do something that's in the proper steps that'll help you in the long run. It's all about the long run. Well, whatever you do, it's about the long run. You feel me? So understand that. Now, but as you know, I make music. I thought about this topic. It was real important to me. So I wanted to show y'all a preview of, what I did so far. You know what I'm saying? So right now we about to show y'all a preview of the song. Y'all let me know what it sounds like, you know what I'm saying? So here we go.
You may have negative feelings. I'm not asking you to deny what you feel. I'm asking you to answer yes. Had a bad break? Yet will I rejoice. My child is off course. I should be depressed. Yet I'm hopeful, knowing God has the final say.
Yeah, it's okay to feel alone, it's okay to be depressed, but you gotta pray to God every time that you stress. So most happy having plans, he'll take care of the rest. You ain't gotta feel ashamed, always know that you blessed. I know that it's hard, but it's about perfect time. You might be in the hole, but you gotta keep on grinding. I know just how it feel when the tides keep on rising. Even if you think you drowning, you gon' see a new horizon. I was really lost in the sauce, now I'm found. All these waves keep on coming, I ain't know if I would drown. They forget about the people that was tryna count me out. You ain't gotta feel alone when the people always doubt. Gotta thank the Most High, every day you gotta pray. You might feel like giving up, but your blessing on the way. Just don't dance perfect timing, that mean you gotta wait. Opportunities gon' come even if they get away. Yeah, they always come and go, but you gotta stay patient. It's all about your peace, it gon' feel like a vacation. Sometimes you need to travel just to see some new locations. Some people catching flights and some people catching cases.
You know, you ain't gotta feel bad about being down, cause that's how they want you to feel. You feel me? Just know the Most High got you at all times. It's about perfect timing.
Yeah, it's okay to feel alone, it's okay to be depressed, but you gotta pray to God every time that you stress. So Most High be having plans, He'll take care of the rest. You ain't gotta feel ashamed, always know that you blessed. I know that it's hard, but it's about perfect time. You might be in a hole, but you gotta keep on grinding. I know just how it feel when the tides keep on rising. Even if you think you drowning, you gon' see a new horizon.
Cause like I said, man, I want y'all to know everything gonna be alright, man. You know, everything gonna work out. Just know you're not alone. You're not alone. Everything that you need, it'll be done through the Most High, man. Gotta keep God by your side at all times. But you know, I wanted to make this episode right quick, cause I just wanted y'all to know I was back, man. And I wanted to come back with something special. You feel me? But you know, we about to get up out of here, man. Stay tuned for the next episode of the What You Say podcast, man. Let's go on ahead and take us out. Play up the song.
What you say?
This one don't get this song right here. This one don't put somebody out the room type song right here.
No, let's go ahead and start this over. Let's go. What you say? 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 You talking crazy? Please be careful what you saying. I don't know. You can call me more in pain or quick to put somebody out. Real recognize, real lane can't hang out. Welcome to What You Say, not what we about to talk about.